Hey, again it's Monday morning and I'm parked at Orleans Casino parking lot. This time they closed the oversized parking, so I went back. There's enough room. Nobody came, security didn't bang on the door. Last night, I arrived about 8:30. I came from California, parked straight here, and then went to poker room. I said I spent on gas again about $100, so I had to recoup that expense. And it was good. I'm gonna give you just one or two hands, but it was ridiculous. I played only 2 hours and it was almost midnight, but I left because I was so tired. I couldn't take it anymore sitting after driving for 4 hours. So even the game was coming my way, I left, but that's all right. There's no rush. There's always another one. Hand, I had on my left a young Israeli guy who just came at the table maybe 10 minutes before that and played only a couple of hands, winning, losing, calling, everything. I know him from before. Pretty wild player. You cannot even call that loose. Just wild. And I don't think he really knows what he's doing. Big blind. Next to him, older Israeli guy. And they both speak in their language that I kind of recognize. I don't understand, but I kind of recognize. That's why I'm saying Israeli. I already won previous 2 pots in a row. So I'm doing good, and suddenly I'm on a button and I have pocket queens. I raised $11 and both of these Israeli guys called. Flop. No likey there. King high beats me. Plus, when he bet in a small blind, 35, which is like pot size, I decided to call. Small blind, I cannot put on ace queen, not even the big blind, so I'm safe there. Queen 9 possible, jack 10, king jack, king 10, every combination that's part of their range, any 2 cards. And my problem here is that both of them are in the hand. One of them should be with the king. So am I on a draw here? I need an ace, but I just couldn't fold queens, knowing that they're really not much of a players. Turn card was 7. Irrelevant, but they both check. So I'm on a draw here, I think, but it puzzles me. If there's a king, why are they checking? So this is what gave me a plan to attack this on the river. Well, river is irrelevant, and the young guy goes all in. Wait, I had to think about it. I actually just visually counted his chips like, 5, 10, 15, 20, about $85, $90. I was not sure what the size is. I didn't ask. Then I look in a pot. I'm counting the pot. There's over $100 in a pot. About 120, I think. So now the total pot is about $200. So what do I do here? Again, king on a flop. I understand the bet. I don't understand the call and the fold on a turn, on a river by big blind. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a king. So, without even questioning jack 10, I called. He shows ace 5 off. Really? So he's chasing a gut shot straight. Tries to scare me with 35. On a turn, it didn't come, so he checks. Because I called, I may have ace king with my pre-flop raise. And that's part of my range, even I'm on a button. I'm an older guy with the white hair, not white gray. Checking the turn gave me a hint that he doesn't have a king. And for sure he doesn't have two pair because you don't call and check the turn. So he was afraid of my call. River comes, irrelevant card, which means he has to bet, otherwise he cannot win. So I win there nice pot, about $350. So he steams and leaves the table. Said something. I knew he has queens. Really? So sit next to me open. They send another player. Older guy, gray hair. You have to respect them. Usually when they play, they have, real hand. Well, not this one. First two hands. He played both against a black kid in seat 1. And both times he had something like ace 7 and won a pot with 7 on a river. There was nothing in that there for him. Second hand, immediately, I think again with the same guy, he just kept chasing something and won a nice bigger pot. I said, what's his deal? So comes this hand. Again, I'm on a button. He is on my left, small blind. Older Israeli guy, still in a big blind. Everybody folds to me. I look, Queen 10 of hearts. Well, in this limpers game, because that's how these games work, and it's a shame, it's 1-3 game with really nice stacks on the table. Everybody just limps, limp. And then if you raise, everybody calls, call. But nobody's raising in front of you. If they raise, be sure they have ace, king, or pocket aces. I had Queen 10 of hearts suited. And by raising, I actually tell them that I have more. I tell them I have ace, king. That's how they think. That's their philosophy. So, here how it went. Everybody folds to me. So I raise 10. Both of them call. Flop is open-ended. There's a flush draw. They both check. I bet 27. Small blind calls, big blind folds. Is he on a flush draw? Does he have a king? Do I need to get lucky? So far, I put him on any hand. There's no range you can put this player on. Any hand. Turn. Brings a flush. He checks. And I have to check. Is he trapping me? What's going on here? The river. Bingo. He checks again. I bet 65 for the value. Listen to this. I bet 65 for the value. I'm not afraid of a spade. He called. I show my straight, he mucks. What did he have, 7 again? Have no idea. That's how they play. There's much more like this in this town. See, that's Palms Casino. They don't have poker room. That's Rio. You can see there Venetian, Bellagio, Caesar's Palace, and the rest of the strip. Full of players like this, coming from all over the world, just thinking they can push money in the pot and accomplish something. And that's the thing, to exploit donkeys, they just give it away for free. Good luck to me next game.